Good evening, folks. Welcome back to the kitchen here at the farm. We're going to make a dish here tonight that we're going to start eating tomorrow. It's a no mayo coleslaw. Really fantastic dish. Goes with basically anything. Lasts a long time in the fridge. Sounds like just like the ticket we need. Let's get started. We're going to start with a half of a head of a small head of cabbage, and then we quartered it. We cut the core off as well. So we have these two pieces that we're going to shred on the mandolin right here. We've got the blade set pretty tight, so it shreds it fairly thin. We'll give it a check. Yeah, that looks fine there. So we just shred this whole head. The good thing about this recipe, you can do it right in the bowl that you're going to store it in and serve it out of. Now we've got our cabbage done. We rotated our blade on the mandolin to where these little knives come up. So you're going to get it cut two ways now, because the cabbage doesn't need that because it's just little slices. But now we're going to do a whole apple. I like using a Fuji apple for this. So as we run this through, it's going to julienne it through these blades and then cut it with this blade. We left the skin on because we can have skin. Doesn't matter. Went and nicked my finger on the mandolin. Next thing we're doing is a half of a kind of a small red onion. If you've got a really large onion, you could do a quarter. Next thing we need is some mint. We got some fresh out of the garden. If you don't grow mint, you need to plant some because it's fantastic in a lot of dishes. It's good when you're making pot roast. You can dry the leaves and make tea out of them. It's really good stuff. So we need about 3 tablespoons of mint. I just strip the leaves like this, and then I just get my scissors and go through here and cut them up. You can stack the leaves, roll them up, and then kind of shipping on them. That works too, but we just want to cut them rough chop for this. All right, there's our mint going in. Now, if you've never planted mint, if you have like a leaky faucet around your property somewhere, just plant the mint there. Make sure it's got room to sprawl because it'll go crazy. Now, in warmer climates, it'll grow all year long, but like here in Nebraska where it gets 30 below, it's a perennial. It'll come back every year from the root. So we can start with our wet ingredients now. We need about 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, about that much. We need about 2 tablespoons worth of olive oil, about that much. We need 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, that's about that much. And then we need 1 teaspoon of white vinegar. 1 teaspoon of white vinegar for a little more tang. And then we're going to add a couple pinches of salt. Here we go with our salt. So we're going to give this a little bit of a toss, kind of move it around a little bit. Distribute everything around the bowl. And then once we get everything kind of mixed up, we can put the lid on, shake it around a little bit. And then tomorrow, before we serve it, or any day after tomorrow, all we got to do is shake this tub up a little bit before we open it up to get some out. You've got the crunchiness of the cabbage. You've got the sweetness of the apples. The Little bite of the onion. The mint adds some really beautiful hints in there. And then you got the tanginess of your dressing. Really good stuff. Okay, we've got our mixture fairly well mixed. Now, you don't want to adjust anything until tomorrow. When you taste this, let the flavors come together. If you find that you need more sweetness, add more apple. If you want it more tangy, add a little more apple cider vinegar. And you can also adjust anything else in here. If you want more onion, that's fine too. So we'll come back tomorrow when this is ready to go, and we'll do our taste test, see if we're missing anything. Alright, it's the next day. Here's our no mayo coleslaw. Turn it upside down, shake it around, get that moisture moved around in there. Show you what it looks like. There's our beautiful no mayo coleslaw. You can see how it's got its own juice going there in the bottom. That salt helps the liquid come out. Let's give this a taste. Really good crunch. Got all those beautiful flavors in there. You can literally eat this with any meal. You could put this on a sandwich. It would turn it into like a banh mi sandwich. You can eat this just by itself as a salad. The best thing is, there's only like 400 calories in this whole bowl. I could literally sit down and eat this whole bowl for a meal, and it wouldn't hurt me. But this complements any meal you have. Be fantastic. So you can take the flavors in this dish wherever you want to go. You can make it more sweet, more spicy, whatever. You could throw some heat in it if you wanted to, with either some hot sauce or some crushed red pepper. Spice it up, whatever. You can take it anywhere you want to go. So hope you enjoyed this little quick dish. Till next time, stay safe, stay healthy. Love you guys. Come back and see us.